Welcome back. For those of you who saw the previous two videos, I discovered a stronghold on my multiplayer world, and have slowly been restoring it. The first two videos were shot with work that I did in survival mode, but I switched to creative mode so that I could completely excavate the stronghold and get a look at its entire footprint. The interior and exterior of the stronghold are both finished now, and here's a chance to get a look at it. There's the island in the distance where I found the stronghold. And I've encased the undersea part in glass so that you can get a look at it. So here it is from a distance. Let's zoom in and take a look and see what we can see. Here we are. Glowstone was added to make everything more visible. You may remember that there was one tower higher than everything else in the stronghold. I finished it out and took it to the surface. That's this tower here. Let's start over at the end portal room. Here's the end portal room. There's the chasm, or where the chasm used to be, leading up to it. There it is from a distance. So this is one side. You may remember that I grouped the stronghold into several wings. This is the end portal wing. This is the area where I had a workshop, a foundry, other areas to work with. And there's the first of the two libraries. You get an idea of the scale of it. This library I had labeled the main library. Then right here, this is the room that I had labeled the column court. And it connects to one of the two lower wings. Right there is the stairway down to that lower wing. And you can get an idea of just how massive it is. It goes off into this area, which I had labeled the west wing. And here, what I had labeled the basement and the sub-basement. This is that massive room that I labeled the sub-basement. I've turned it into storage. Then off from the column court here, there's the kitchen and the hallway into what I labeled the main hall. There's the main hall there and here, all through here. The nether portal is under there. This is the area where I had put the enchanting lab and the alchemy lab. And there's the second library. Again, you get an idea of just how large it is. There's the courtyard I discovered, and this is that collection of rooms that all went in a square. They were jail cells, and I turned them into bedrooms. Then my son kindly lured some grass down from the surface, and we made a tiny little courtyard there and planted a tree. So you've got this wing here with the second library and the courtyard, originally jail cells. Back there, you have the end portal area and the main library. Over here is the workspaces that I created off of that central courtyard, the column court right there. And then that leaves one last area, the dungeon. And the dungeon is this stairway here. You can kind of peek in and see the stairs leading down. And it's equally massive. And back out a little bit. You can see just how much room it takes up. All of these separate rooms shooting off. Now again, all of these rooms were in fragments. I had to guess at how they would be pieced together. You can kind of take a peek in. Went ahead and stuck glowstone in the ceilings because I was having a huge problem with mobs spawning on the top, and I didn't want a creeper blowing apart a section of the stronghold. So if we back up, you can see the dungeon there and there, the upper wing there, the bedrooms, the lower wing down here that I use for storage, main library, end portal, and workshops. It's a massive structure. Drop down just a little bit. Probably larger than anything I've built on my own. And well worth taking the time to restore if you have it. The next